to our Central ISIP School District. My name is Yvette Rivera. I am the District Administrator for Central Registration. The purpose and goal for our video is to help you navigate our Central ISIP School District website and to help you navigate successfully in our Central Registration page and navigate the Power School Enrollment portal. So you pretty much just have to Google www.centralisip.k12.ny.us or just straight Central ISIP School District, and it'll take you directly to our homepage. Now once here, you're going to have, I call it a purple ribbon across the screen. Please go to Parents and Community. Once you click, familiarize yourselves with all the apps that we have available for you. Now, for the purpose of the video is for you to register your child. So we're going to click Central Registration, and that's going to open up the Central Registration webpage. Again, familiarize with everything, all the information here. I highly recommend that you periodically check the website so you can stay on top of all the latest changes and information that's pertinent. Now on the left hand side, you're going to see a subpage. Here you have requirements for registration. It's going to give you all of our documents that you can definitely print for yourself. And for the purpose of the registration for this video, let's go ahead and register our incoming kindergarten student for this scholastic school year. So always be very vigilant with the specific year that you're registering your child, because you're going to see that we have, like up here for pre-K, we have for next school year 2021. So 2020, because my child is going to begin school in a couple of days, so I want to get the ball rolling. And here, once I open it up, I have information on my right hand side, but still, if you're looking at the subpage, there's going to be a welcome letter that I really recommend you familiarize yourselves with. And then I go back because I want to register my child. I will select English. Again, please read, and this is pretty much telling you that if it's ideal if you have all the documents ready, so that when you get to that section where you have to upload the documents, you have everything at hand. So please read birth certificate, immunizations, whether you're a renter or you're a homeowner. Again, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, so just familiarize yourselves with the documents that we are requesting. So what I did was, it skipped because I constantly use the program and I do test runs. So it skipped the place where I had to type in my email and my password in order to get to register my child. So what I'm saying is you definitely need an email account so that you can register your child, and always register all the future children by using that same email account that you once used for your first child. And here you can see that we've been doing a lot of test runs. So this is the first page. I am going to come up with a name. Let's call her Carmen. Last name, I'll keep it with the same Hanks. As a matter of fact, so it's not to cause any confusion. Carmen Test Run. And the date of birth today is 13. I can't give it that year, right? That won't work. So let's do, how about, You will run into, sometimes the process is slow. Just, be patient with the program. You've already submitted this form for a time test. Would you like to import the relevant information to save time? So what's great about the program is if you registered a child previously, the address, unless you indicate the program that it's a new address that you're going to add, they're going to automatically roll over a lot of the general information, which is a time saver. So I'm going to import again the information just for time's sake. Information about the birth certificate, the pretty much documents that's needed. On the left-hand side, it's letting me know the name of the child that I'm registering, and we're going to be going step by step through all of these buckets as the form progresses. So I'm going to go on ahead and click next. Here's the name of my child, Carmen Test Run. Amazing. Last name is Hanks. Gender, and it saves the birth date that I selected, March 13th. Enrolling grade, please select the learning program for your child. So this is giving me the opportunity for right now to choose whether I want my child to be a virtual learner or a hybrid learner. All right, let's say I want my child to be a hybrid learner because I'm hearing wonderful things that Central ISA School District is thankfully keeping the children safe, and they have all the protocols in place. And so I want my child attending Central ISA School District as a hybrid learner. Perfect. Okay, let's continue. Are you registering this student to private school today? No, I am not, because I want my home district. Please select the school year you are registering your child. Okay, I am selecting this school year. That's the phone number that I chose before and it just carried over. So let's just move along. Again, preliminary information, your address type, home, and it's letting me know way in advance again the forms, the documents that I'm going to need. And it's asking me now here the following person that lives at the address with me. So Carmen is my daughter, and I will simplified as the mother. I attest that I have read and fully understand the representation contained here. This statement is true and accurate. I am going to select yes. Residency questionnaire. Is the current address a temporary living arrangement, or is this an actual permanent living? So the question is it temporary living? My answer is no. But again, as you're going to answer the questions pertaining to your situation. All right, let's move right along. Birthplace. Oh, this is fictitious. I can choose any place I want, but let's simplify. Let's keep it United States. State of birth. I will choose New York. And city of birth, let's say Brooklyn. Is your child a foster child? And again, depending on your answers, you're going to select the appropriate answer. Is the student Hispanic or Latino? And it's giving you specifics here about you responding to this portion of the race and how you identify your child as. Race, let's see. However way you identify yourself. Has the student ever attended school before? Yes, my child attended preschool. Most recent school information. Let's come up with a name. PS 115. City in Brooklyn. The state is New York. And the grade that the child last attended. I'm writing pre-K. Has your child ever attended Central Isa School District? No. Am I giving consent to Central Isa School District to get whatever information from the previous school? Yes. Now here, this is very important, the home language questionnaire. Please, take your time, as with the entire form from beginning to end. Each question that you answer will help every department and the building your child will be attending to address, to create a customized schedule for your child. So please, again, take your time answering the questions and be as close to the facts, because again, at the end of the day, it's definitely going to help putting together a schedule for your child. What language is spoken in the student's home? I'm going to select English. Select an additional language if needed. Okay, I'll put Spanish. A lot of these questions are trigger questions, and I'm going to explain what trigger questions are. What was the first language your child learned? Let's say English. Trigger questions, it means that depending on how I respond to a specific question, it's going to give a specific department a heads up so that in creating a schedule placement for your child, that department, let's say the bilingual ENL department or our special education department, can get a heads up that a child is being registered into our school district, and we will collectively create the best program, the best placement for that child as an individual. What is the home language of each parent or guardian? Let's say the mother speaks Spanish, father speaks English. If it doesn't apply to you and it doesn't have required, then you can continue on. All required questions you must answer. The program will not allow you to complete and submit at the end. What language does your child understand? Let's say English. Select an additional language if needed. It's not required, but I feel like answering because I want the school to know everything about my child. What language does your child speak? I'm going to say English. Select an additional language if needed. What language does your child read? I'm going to write Spanish. I'm just going to switch it up. Select an additional language if needed. What language does your child write? I'm going to put Spanish. Select an additional language. That's not a requirement, but however, I am going to again give as much information as I can. Here I could have chosen any language. Let's say Arabic. Indicate the total number of years that your child has been enrolled in school. So Carmen is coming in as a kindergartner, so I'm going to say she completed 1 year, which is pre-K. Was your child in a bilingual program as a new language program? I'm going to select yes, only because I want you to see what a trigger question is. So in me answering that my child was a part of a bilingual program as a new language program student in their previous school, it opened up this questionnaire Again, that's going to help this specific department, the Bilingual ENL Enrolled Languages Department, better create a placement and program for your child. And so you just read along, and it's going to carry over information that I had previously added into the form. So I, Anna Hanks, am requesting my child Carmen test run and her recent NICE slot score to be released to the school. And I'm going to write her name. This is the challenge of creating a test run, because you have to remember everything that you previously wrote. The grade is kindergarten, so bear with me. Level of proficiency, please indicate. Let's say she is entering. Signature, I will have to, my name is Carmen for this test run. Relationship to the student. Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. I'm trying to remember. Okay. It's not letting me separate, but okay. And no worries, that's going to get fixed by the department. And my address that I had earlier. Was your child in an English as a native language program? In an English as a native language program. I'm saying no. Do you think your child may have any difficulties or conditions? I'm going to say yes. So you can see these trigger questions. And let's say speech. And there's a wonderful program to help our children when it comes to this area. How severe do you think these difficulties are? Parents, again, as difficult as it may be and uncomfortable, again, your response will help all the departments involved and the school building of your child to create the best placement for your child. Has your child ever been referred for a special education evaluation in the past? I'm going to say yes, and if you notice, it just triggered more questions. If referred for an evaluation, has your child ever received any special education services in the past? I'm going to say no. Forgive me that I'm speaking fast. Does your child have an individualized education program, also known as an IEP? I'm going to say no. Is there anything else you think is important for the school to know about your child? Carmen is very shy. In what language would you like to receive information from the school? So any mail correspondence that's going to be coming from the school directly to me, to my home, I can select whatever language. I'm going to select English. Select any additional language if needed. And my signature is required. And my name is Mary Hanks. Oh, what a challenge. Relationship to the student, I am mother. And the date, okay, 13, right? Well, the 13th was my birthday, the birthday of Carmen. Okay, this is live, folks. Listen, this isn't. All right, so then again, remember when I mentioned about the information being transferred over? Here it is. And what I recommend is that you go through each field to make sure that the information is correct. And if it's not, please correct. Relationship to the student, mother, emergency contact, yes. Has custody, yes. I can pick up the student, yes. Lives with the student, yes. This is my correct address. And here goes the telephone number, and it was spaced out correctly. Phone type. And here is asking for another number. We are going to type that in. Let's continue on. Preferred phone number, yes. That's my email that I use. Contact person, if here you can write your second contact. So let's just emergency contact, has custody, pick up the child, lives with the student, same address, and the telephone number. Again, bear with me please, because this is all fictitious. Preferred phone number, yes. Would you like to add another contact? Just to keep the video short, I'm going to say no. I'm going on to next. Contact priority, that would be myself. That's my name, Tom Hanks. You would be contact person number 2. However way you want to establish that, please do so. How many school-age siblings does the student have? It's whatever number that pertains to you. And here is student medical information. Dentist name, Dr. Fun. Hopefully the doctor is Fun. You have health insurance, yes. Insurance carrier, Health BRS. Now you're probably wondering, how is that already typed in there? Because again, I had test runs from past, and so the program automatically generates the information and it carries over. Health history, does your student have any allergies? This is very, very crucial for all of our nurses in the district. Please take your time and please be specific, and please be forthcoming with information, because again, it's at the end of the day, it's to help protect and save your child. The more information that our nurses have, the better. So I selected allergies. I said yes, so you can see how it triggers specific questions. Food allergies, I say no. Medical allergies, no. Environmental allergies, no. Latex allergies, no. Other allergies, list other allergies, let's say pollen. History of diseases and dates: asthma, chickenpox, diabetes, hearing problem. Again, this is just for time's sake, but please, please, please be specific with your information. So child take medicine at home. Surgery of broken bones. If yes, be specific. I said no. Is this child able to participate in gym and physical education? Yes. Does your child require medicine in school? No. I give permission for my child's health information to be shared with appropriate school personnel. I'm saying yes. Physical exam, again, is going It's giving you the information for the immunizations, the dental, and the breakdown of what is needed. And this is giving the school district public relations personnel the opportunity to photograph your child and add it to whatever, either the school calendar, whatever newsletters that's being created for distribution. And so I'm agreeing to it because yes, my child will be a part of the centralized school district, and I would love for my child, if the opportunity comes up, to be a part of whatever pictures and videos for the district. Next. Now here is where you will begin to upload documents. And this is a section where I'm going to have a separate video indicating and showing you the process on how you can easily upload your documents to this Power School Enrollment portal. And it continues on from birth certificate, immunizations, and immunizations, there's 2 pages, sometimes 3. If the 3rd page is just, like the tail end of the form, we don't need that. The last page that we do need, and you should please upload, is the doctor's signature and the doctor's stamp. The physical, I'm going to upload that for my child. So here you have several fields, several buckets to do so. The dental, which is very important for the school nurse. Everything is important. It wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Proof of residency, I'm going to upload proof that I do reside in Central ISA School District. And whether I have a mortgage statement, property tax, or an unsworn landlord affidavit, I'm going to upload that. I'm going to upload a photo ID of myself. Any custody papers involved, I'm going to upload that. If it's a foster child, any report cards, transcripts, again, parents, please, I cannot stress the importance of this component. Anything and every information that you give to your child's school will help customize a schedule for your child. And so if you have anything with you, please upload. Sponsor documents, and I'm going to continue. And at the very end of this, I'm going to agree that all the information that I provided is correct to the best of my knowledge. And so I am going to say yes. I am going to electronically sign my name and today's date. At this point, I don't know if I wrote March 13th, probably did, but you get the and I'm hitting next. Now the reason why you see, so the Power School Enrollment Program is so specific. At the very end, it's going to let me know, parent, guardian, there are fields that you did not respond. And so it's going to ask you to go back. So any green check marks, that means that's a sticker that you earned from the program, thumbs up, and anything red, you go back to and you fill out. So let's just do one. So I'm going back to the very first month. And right here, zip has been entered in an incorrect format. Of course, because I'm making this up as I go. Here it is, I added an extra digit. Shame on me. And that's it. Again, parents, guardians, if you have any questions, please call us. Our telephone number is 631-348-4196. All the information to contact us is on our webpage. I'm proud of you already. You can do this. This is not intimidating. This is actually an empowering process, because you are going to safely register your child in the comforts of your home. And we look forward to meeting you, to meeting your child. And we celebrate the new addition to the Central ISA School District. Stay tuned for our upcoming video. Be well and be safe.